Many people in the fitness industry are actually lying to you when they're telling you about how to reduce belly fat, and I'm going to get into it in this video. Hello fam, and welcome to my channel. My name's Melissa Neal, and this channel is all about helping you, if you're a woman over 40 or like me over 50, get in amazing shape. And one of the biggest problems, and I know I get loads of comments, loads of questions from you guys, is menopause belly fat. When you hit over the age of 40, you have definitely, for most women, put on a ton of fat around your midsection as well as other places in your body, but the midsection is just a huge problem. But unfortunately, we are being sold a lie by the fitness industry on how to get rid of belly fat, because a lot of the methods that we're told to use, they actually don't address the reason why we're getting belly fat. So you can absolutely see they're the wrong methods. And I'm going to go into the 3 biggest lies that we're told about belly fat. So the number 1 biggest reason, and this is so frustrating because I believe the people that are telling you this lie, they actually know that this doesn't work and it makes no difference whatsoever, and that is ab exercises. Ab exercises are really great at strengthening your core. They don't necessarily reduce belly fat, because the way that we deal with belly fat is actually through nutrition. So when you see people with a smaller waistline, they've actually mainly done that through nutrition. And so you can do tons of core exercises, and this happened to me, and you can still have a layer of fat sitting over those really strong cores. So unless you do something to reduce that fat and reveal that core, you're never going to see those strong abs. So you could have a really strong core but still have belly fat. So when you see all those influencers on these videos online and they got like a 6-pack and they're going, this is how I reduce belly fat, they know damn well that that is actually a lie, that is just not like that. The number 2 biggest lie that we're told is cardio gets rid of belly fat. And I actually found that cardio actually made my belly fat worse. And so what I was doing with tons of running, tons of cardio, and cardio does put you into what's called a calorie deficit, which we're going to talk about in a minute, but it's not the best way of reducing belly fat, because actually the reason that you've got belly fat when you're menopausal is because your metabolism is waning. And so to address that metabolism, you actually need to do strength training and again focus on nutrition, and that's going to be absolutely key. And the number 3 lie that we're told is the thing that I mentioned earlier, and that's calorie deficit. Have you ever heard people tell you that? They definitely used to tell me that. Well, as long as you're in a calorie deficit, you can lose fat wherever it is on your body. But when you're menopausal, hormones come into play. Hormones are one of the reasons that you have belly fat. So, for example, if you have reducing estrogen levels, what your body's going to do is actually try to produce more estrogen. And so in doing that, what your body does is start to store more fat when it's producing more estrogen, and it typically sits around your midsection. Now, you can't necessarily do anything about reducing estrogen, but you can address your hormones. So hormones like cortisol, for example, that's like your stress hormone, your fight or flight hormone. If you've got too much cortisol, so that's down to stress, lack of sleep, that kind of thing, you're actually going to have more problems with belly fat, or in other words, you're going to find it really hard to reduce belly fat. So you need to get on top of your stress levels. Your thyroid function actually regulates your metabolism, has an impact on belly fat. So again, if you've got high stress levels, you're going to have more inflammation in your body. That is going to result in belly fat. There's another hormone called insulin, and if your body doesn't regulate its insulin levels, in other words its blood sugar levels, so in other words you've got insulin resistance, then you're going to have more belly fat. So it's really important that you get on top of and regulate those hormones to address belly fat. And it's so simplistic to just say it's calorie deficit. It's just not as simple as that, and especially for women at around the time of menopause and over 40. Now, if you want a video explaining exactly how to get rid of belly fat, I've actually made a video about the 7 steps you need to take as a woman over 40 and menopausal to get rid of belly fat, and I've linked it here.